All right, let's talk about the Portland Fire now. Not the game just yet, but what transpired before the face-off against the Indiana Fever this evening outside Moda Center. That's where people gathered to rally around the Fever's Sophie Cunningham in her recent comments that transgender athletes should not be permitted to compete in girls and women's sports. There were also people protesting that stance, and Cunningham was booed inside on the court. This comes after a Fever game in Seattle last week, one that led the WNBA to suspend the Seattle Storm's co-owner after she apparently confronted a pair of fans who supported Cunningham's position. Catherine Cook is here with a closer look at how that conversation played out here tonight. Catherine.
There were a lot of passionate people out there tonight, David. That includes an Olympian who says she got berated for taking a stand similar to Sophie Cunningham's a few years ago. Both sides tonight telling us they feel misunderstood by the other. Outside the Moda Center Friday, Sophie Cunningham was the literal poster child for separate-sex sports. The Indiana Fever guard growing more outspoken on her desire to keep transgender athletes from competing in girls' and women's sports.
No, I don't know if I would have done that if I was still competing. I just utmost respect for her to speaking up.
Inga Thompson is a three-time Olympian in cycling. She says growing up, finding space to compete in a male-dominated sport was tough. She fears allowing transgender athletes to compete against cisgender women threatens access to fair competition.
And there is a place for trans people. There is a place for them. I mean, we should have sports for everybody, but women's spaces are sex separated for a reason. And it's because of our biology. And we are not small men, and men with low testosterone are not women.
You can't identify people by gender. There's also no scientific proof that trans people are better at sports.
Mac Voss is a Fire season ticket holder, but sold their tickets to the Fever game. Their focus tonight is just supporting trans people.
Trans women belong in sports.
Any space for a transgender-only category?
I just don't think that would make sense. There's not enough people to participate in a level of sport.
Inside the arena, Fire coach Alex Sarama focused on X's and O's. He says the trans conversation didn't come up in practice. For the team, it was business as usual and gratitude.
When I think about Portland and what it means to live here, it's inclusivity, it's respect, and that's why I'm so proud to be here.
And tonight, Cunningham said she's not concerned that these rallies outside Fever games are a distraction for her team. She said, "I'm here to play basketball, but I'm also here to be me," noting that she wouldn't dim her light just because people might not agree with her. David.
Catherine Cook reporting there. Thanks, Catherine.